What's up, Leafs Nation? Welcome back to another game preview. I'm Zack Phillips, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best two words in professional sports. That's right, Game 7. Leafs, Bruins, heading out to Boston to see who moves on to take on the Florida Panthers in the second round. After climbing back from a 3-1 deficit in this series, it feels like the Leafs at this point are playing with house money. You look over at the Bruins, they're nervous. Jim Montgomery, he's nervous. They're talking about their best players not yet showing up, how he needs more from them. You got guys being called out. You got guys being asked questions about last year's 3-1 lead blown. And this Leafs team, on the other hand, you've played a few games without William Nylander. You played a few games without Austin Matthews, and guess what? Mitch Marner, he's barely even showed up in this series yet, and you're still going to Game 7. You found your second goaltender, the guy who stepped up, rose to the occasion in Joseph Woll. He'll be getting the start here yet again tonight. This is one of those situations for this Leafs team where I feel for the first time ever going into a Game 7 like I'm not nervous. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. As the day progresses here, I'm probably going to start to get the shakes. I'm going to get a little bit antsy. I'm going to be ready to go, wanting to run through a wall myself. But at this point in time, the nerves, they're just not there. I'm not feeling that when it comes to this team, when it comes to this game. It feels like this Leafs team has the ability to get it done, because this feels like the most playoff built, constructed group that we've seen here in Toronto. It feels like if there's any group that's going to get it done, if there's any group that's not going to be phased, it's going to be a group with guys like Tyler Bertuzzi, Max Domi, Jake McCabe, Joel Edmondson in the mix. This is a team on the outsides, without looking at your star players, that feels like they have a makeup of a group who could win this game, who maybe can go into Boston and be unfazed. At the end of the day, though, it's going to come down to your star players. Can they show up, and will they show up? As for Austin Matthews, looks like it's unlikely that he's going to play here tonight. Nick did report yesterday on Twitter that it seemed unlikely Matthews would play in Game 7. The Leafs, they continued their mysterious, who knows, will he play, will he not play, charade this morning at morning skate. Matthews did take part in his first skate with the team since Game 4, but the Leafs, guess what? They brought out Bobby McMahon. He skates with the team. They get every single line all wearing the same colors to disguise whatever could possibly be going on. There were no line rushes that could be distinguished about who's playing, who's not playing, nothing. You couldn't figure anything out with this group. So it's a little bit of a mystery as to whether or not he's going to play here tonight. I'm not really concerned, though, because guess what? They got it done 2 in a row to send it to 7 without Matthews. So Matthews in, Matthews out. It does not matter. You got to find a way to win. You got to dig down deep. You got to find a pair of balls inside you, and you got to find a way to win this game. I don't care about Matthews or no Matthews. Find a way to win. As for everything else that's going on with the lineup, reality is, I don't know. Because Sheldon Keefe is very capable of changing this thing 5 minutes before game time, as we saw last time. I came on here and I told you guys it doesn't look like anything's going to be different. Line rushes, whoever's in, who's out, it looks all the same. Sheldon Keefe said, Zach, you're an idiot. Your game preview about the lineups, wrong. I'm changing this one up right before we hit the ice. So as for that, who knows? It looks like things will stay intact right now. But again, I mentioned we didn't even have line rushes to be taking a look at practice this morning. So interesting stuff going on there from Sheldon Keefe and the mind games that are happening. But final part of the game preview here, let's get to our best bet. That will be thanks to Bet365. We are super excited to welcome Bet365 as Leafs Nation After Dark sports betting partner for the 2024 playoffs. We'll be here with Bet365 to provide you all the news, analysis, lines, and betting options for the playoffs. Bet365 is the largest sports betting platform globally. You can open an account with Bet365 today and use promo code TLNBonus to bet on a huge range of markets. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling can be addictive. Please play responsibly. Eligible iGames conducted and managed by the IGO are only available to those physically present in the province of Ontario. You must be 19 plus. Remember, please play responsibly. No matter what happens, tail the bets, don't tail the bets. Please play responsibly. Make sure to manage your bankroll properly. Let's head on over to Bet365 here to take a look at what's going on today's market. And obviously, looks like It's currently sitting at minus 130 for Boston. I feel like this number might move on the market, but I'm not interested in where we're at with the game market. I don't care about the side. I don't care about the total. I want to take a look at some player props, and guess what? I went with Max Domi over 2.5 shots on goal plus money last game. It didn't hit. He finished with 2. He was 1 away. He had some chances. It just doesn't cash for us. I'm going back to Max Domi here again tonight for my best bet, but I'm going to the assist market, and I'm going to be taking a look at Max Domi to record an assist at plus 185. That is going to be today's best bet for us here. As for Max Domi and his level of play, he has been incredible in the playoffs. He's really stepped up and rose to the occasion. He's been a guy that has been a serious impact player over the last little while, so make sure to head on over to Bet365 because plus 185 is also one of the best prices in the market right now on this assist bet. So if you're looking to be betting on it and you want to get the best price, head on over to Bet365. Max Domi to record an assist at plus 185. There again at Bet365. That is my best bet. The guy has been creating chances. He's all over it. He's a menace in the offensive zone. He's dialed in on the faceoffs. Lots can come from that, especially if you're winning things in the offensive zone there. Max Domi to record an assist, plus 185. That's going to be my best bet for tonight. Make sure to head on over to Bet365 for that. That'll do it for today's game preview. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Drop a comment below your thoughts. Who's going to win? Who's going to win this game? Can the Leafs get it done? What is your score prediction? Do you have a best bet yourself? I want to see them all. Make sure to fire those away in the comments below. I want to see it. I want to see how everyone's feeling about tonight's game. Let us know your thoughts, how confident you are. Can't wait to see it. And we will see you guys all back here, for the game preview with Rosie and Nick at 7:30. But then after the game, following the final buzzer for Leafs Nation After Dark. Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this one. This is the final game, the final chance you have. Who are you? What are you made of? Are you a team that can get this done? Tonight, Game 7, we find out. That's it for me. I'll see you guys in Leafs Nation After Dark. Keep believing. For more content just like this, including game previews, post-game live shows, Leafs Morning Take, Monday through Friday with Nick Alberga and Jay Rosehill with special guests, as well as instant reaction videos. Make sure to be subscribed here to the Leafs Nation YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything, and drop a like.